Hi guys, welcome back. I know it's been a long time for the long-term subscribers and long-term viewers. I just want to say before I jump into this video, thank you for those who've been sending me messages and commenting on my previous videos. Where am I? What's going on? Where have I been? I just appreciate that you guys even think about me, because it's actually a nice feeling. So thank you. I know it's been a long time and busy with so many different things, and also I didn't really have much fresh content that I really felt like posting, so therefore I haven't been uploading as frequent as previously. Now, getting into this video, obviously we're gonna talk about smart insurance, as you can see on the title of the video. So let's just go through what is smart insurance. Now, in general, when you buy a car from a dealership, they always try and push you all different things, insurances and all extras, just to make obviously the most money they can from you. So I'm going to talk about my experience that I have with this car. So if you don't know, this is the Skoda Fabia VRS. I still have this car. When I bought this car from the dealership, I bought smart insurance with the car, and I paid for it $599. So basically £600, 3-year cover. Is it worth buying when you buy your car? Is it something that it's a waste of money? So let me go through. It depends really on the scenario. So this is what I'm going to talk about now. So smart insurance that I have, I paid, as I just said, $599, 3-year cover. That's including alloy wheel scratches, so that if I have a scratch on my alloy wheel, I can call down the insurance company. They send down someone to come and repair the scratches on the bodywork of the car and wheels. Now, there are exclusions, so any flat surface of the car is not included in my policy, and I think in general most smart insurance's policies. So for example, the roof of the car, if there's a dent on the roof, that's not covered, or on the bonnet, any flat surface is not covered. So that's first of all another thing that you have to know, because by the way, with all these insurances, there's so many terms and conditions and exclusions and excess fees, which I'll get into a bit further into this video. So there's so many things you have to check, because when you go to the dealership and they offer you the smart insurance, the dealership tells you, yeah, it's an amazing thing. They will come down to your house, repair it within no time, and it's totally worth it. Take it, because they will obviously want to push you this package so they can make extra money. Now, first of all, one thing I want to say is, when buying smart insurance obviously when you buy the car from a dealership, you can always push them down in the price. So the biggest regret I have, well, it's not really regret, but I learned from it. So when I went with my friend to get his E63 AMG, which is obviously my last video I posted, you can check it here on this link. He bought the smart insurance and other insurances, and from £600, which they initially told him the cover cost, he knocked them down quite a bit, almost half, so almost just over £300. So that just shows that there's always room to knock them down and negotiate a better deal. So that's number one you should know when thinking of buying smart insurance. Now, another thing is, always check the exclusions, terms and conditions, and excess fees, because for example, my insurance has a £10 excess fee for each claim, which is a small thing. It's not a big deal, so that's decent. But some may have more, so you're always better off checking it and not taking the word from the dealer, because the dealer tells you you can do unlimited claims and there is a total claim amount. So for example, the whole policy is what's the right word for it, is worth up to £2,000 on claims with my policy. So for example, if I call them out a couple of times and the total amount adds up to £2,000 for the work, that's it. I cannot do any more claims. So you have to check that as well, because that's another thing. You know, you want to make sure that you're buying something worth its cover, because as we all know, many insurances are not worth what you pay for. They just take your money and make things difficult. Now, another thing is, with the company that I have, now I had personally experienced that I had a scratch on the front of the car, and I called them down. Things went fairly smooth. Within 2 weeks maybe they came down, repaired it. I'm not actually happy with the job. It's quite an unneat job, but it is better than before with the scratch on the car. Now, the whole reason why I'm doing this video is because I actually have someone coming down tomorrow to repair all 4 alloy wheels, which I'll show you in a bit because they're quite scratched up, I know, from all these curbs. So getting back in topic, you want to make sure you check first of all, you want to negotiate, you want to knock them down in price, so most likely they will go down in price. Second thing is you want to check the excess and the total amount of cover value. Now, from buying the insurance, now if I would go back in time and they would offer me £600 for this policy, probably now I wouldn't take it after this experience, because the total value from my claims is maybe I would say £300, and that's if you end up claiming. So you know, you might buy this policy and not even do a single claim, or you might buy a policy and end up doing a few claims. So it all depends, obviously, no one knows, right? But in general, most people have a curbed alloy here and there and a little scratch here and there. But if you pay £600, now even if you refurb all 4 alloys, in my car I can do probably all 4 alloys for £200 full refurb. They're not diamond cut, so they're not really expensive. So again, it's all depending how much you get the package for. So if you get it, for example, £300, then I probably would purchase it. But for £600, I'm not too sure about it. Probably not. I'm saying it from my experience. So this is just something that I thought I will share with you guys, because people always get confused with these things. You know, with dealerships trying to push as many things as possible, like gap insurance, tire insurance. Now if you can get all of these insurances for a good discount, then it's well worth it. So you know, as I just spoke about the E63 with my friend, like he got all the insurances that the dealership offers for a very good price, so probably like half the price that they initially asked for. So that was obviously a good deal, because you know, if you get it for a good deal, it's well worth it. If you pay full price, probably not worth it. So don't be shy to try and negotiate the price. And at the end of the day, when you buy a car from a dealership, you're paying a lot of money. The dealership is making a nice profit off you. Even if they claim, well, we're giving you a very good price, we're not making much money, it's a lie. No one does things free, guys. And at the end of the day, it's all business. So you have to not be shy and try and negotiate and put them down if you can for a better deal if you want to go for these things. Now, enough of me talking. Let me just show you the alloys now before the guy comes down tomorrow, and hopefully he will do them nicely. So let's go out the car and show you how the alloys currently look. First of all, here's my car, very dirty. It's going to be washed before the guy comes down. And for those who haven't seen it in a while, yeah, it's still here. Things are the same. Now you can see here the alloys, not terribly this one actually, but there are quite a few curbs around, and when it's black it's quite noticeable. The front one is a bit worse. Now the car is dirty, so you're not going to see them as much as they would stand out on a clean car, but yeah, these are basically all my 4 alloys, which I'm going to get them to come down. This one is quite bad, look at this, curbed quite badly. And here was the scratch I spoke about earlier that I'd done a previous claim. And let me just show you, maybe you guys will see it on camera, maybe not, but you can actually see paint drips if you look good. Now I don't know if you guys will see it on camera, and second of all, the car is very dirty, so but if you look very close you can see a very unneat job, but it definitely looks better than before. With the swipe I had like a scratch at the corner, so better than nothing, I guess. And this alloy here as well, quite bad, look at them. Yeah, especially if you live in London, you will understand. There's lots of curbs. I know it could be avoided. It normally happens with lazy driving. Let me get back in the car. So all these alloy curbs and stuff like that, honestly I can only blame myself, not the curbs, because it normally happens with lazy driving. So like, let me just take a risk, probably I'll be fine, and they end up getting that scratch. You know, like, nah, I can't be bothered doing another turn, let me just go, and you scratch them. But on the other hand is when you have this policy, you kind of, not you don't care, because at the end of the day, no one wants to scratch the car. Even if they're covered and come down to repair it, it's a hassle. But you know, it could be that when you have a policy in your mind, you're like less worried. And just one thing before we end this video regarding this subject, some companies as well could be very difficult with doing a claim, so they can like ask you for all different information, make things very, very difficult, and then that really frustrates you, because in your mind, when you go to the dealership, they tell you, yes, it's amazing insurance policy, they come down, no problems, no issues. Then when you actually need to make a claim, they're so difficult and asking you for this, for that, for this and that, and until they finally approve it, which if they do approve it, which is a whole hassle, that is really annoying. So again, you have to research, always like do a review search on the company of the policy. So you want to make sure it's a decent company, not a company that's just going to take your money and if you end up doing a claim, not pay out or be very difficult. Anyways guys, so hopefully I'll be back doing more videos. I know it's been a long time, I do apologize. No excuses. I will try and do more frequent videos, and thanks guys for those who've been staying with me, long-term subscribers, long-term viewers. I appreciate your support. And if you're a new guy that just popped through this video, please subscribe to my channel. As you guys know, my channel is based on more personal, like experience stuff, so I don't just do like flashy videos with nice cars and just showing stuff. I try and do like things that I like to learn, that I experience, so people can learn and like review my own experience kind of thing. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like 335i videos or talking about my next car, which I still haven't bought, I know it's been a long time, it's long due, but if you want to have more info about all that, please give this video a thumbs up, and hopefully we'll get back into it, and good stuff coming. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao.